economic inequality part of the submission, we've added an additional piece about how the potential increases in prices for motorists, although $5 per head per week might not sound very much because of our social deprivation stats, it may mean that those least able to pay are actually having to bear the brunt of the increased costs. And then under the primary industry section, we've added more about our desire to see that when it comes to a forestation, we're seeing the right tree in the right place and in a way that takes into account community needs, land capability, environmental, cultural and social costs and benefits. So it's a more considered approach to tree planting, and that we are concerned that we could become sort of the carbon sink for the country at the expense of our regional economy and the resilience of our townships. Just noting that other parts of New Zealand have to do their part too. And then in the conclusion, highlighting again that we are concerned for unintended consequences of the bill on regions such as Tairāwhiti, and that these consequences need to be further investigated and quantified where possible.
Sounds really good, Your Worship. There was just one little point left, and that was that when the emission budgets are formed, that there is flexibility retained that if circumstances changes, that those emission budgets can be changed. The reason I say that is because they've got no idea how things are going to adapt over the next 10 or 20 years. Other regions may change, we may, and so just setting according to what I've read, once those budgets put in place, they're actually quite difficult to change. So flexibility is the word, that you can go back and change it.
Can you perhaps put in there job losses as well, because it's going to, some of our communities are not going to move, but our, those townships will still have the community living in them that are living in them now in many cases. So the jobs will be reduced if it becomes a total forest situation rather than at least some jobs in horticulture and pastoral farming. Thank you.
Councillor Dunn.
Yes, just at the end of the submission and the conclusion says the council generally supports the proposed. Do you intend on keeping that? Because I think we should remove it. It should just say, we wish the above points to be taken into account.
I can change that, yeah, just take out the.
Because we actually aren't supporting it. Yeah.
Should we go so far as to say we are opposed?
Well, we could. What's the field?
Taking the four mentioned points into account, that in general we don't support the bill as it is.
There you go. Yep. That
What
makes it a bit stronger.
we've put earlier up is that we support the intent, but it's the way that it's delivered that's the concern.
Joe, there's just a typo in number 6. We believe that the incorporation of Te Ao Māori and Matauranga Māori, not on Te Ao Māori.
Thank you.
All good?
Yeah.
Have I got a mover and seconder? Moved by Councillor Wilson, second by Councillor Stoltz. And should it actually come at subcommittee time? So I think it's incumbent for the council to represent select committee, yeah, because of the impact for us in our district. And I think it might be good to actually share our submission with mainly our rural and provincial people, because you do need supporters to be on the same page. Look, yeah, but this strong debate is local government doesn't. You get 3 for and 3 against, and you get shut down, and it's finished, But the strong debate actually is at select committee. Yeah, the influence. But it needs those not baby steps, it needs those initial steps to come from us to rural provincial, share it with the family of local government, and then at regional, you bring it up at regional as a topic, and also then at select committee. And so those are the steps of influence. Absolutely. Once we start to socialise what we are thinking, it might align with one or two others, but then it might actually get momentum in terms of more saying, oh, we never saw your fella's point. We thought this is a good idea. But we thought a bit more about it.
So the representatives at the local government conference should take that in mind and talk to those councils if possible.
Absolutely.
I'm also attending the AGM of the regional sector
Yeah.
at there, so that agenda I haven't seen yet,
Yeah.
but something like that. So I'll take this consistent message to me to that AGM as well.
Yeah, but AGM is just AGM.
Yeah, but still, that's where you,
It's probably socialise it, talk to the chair, say that you want to put a paper on the next RSG, and then continue the journey. Okay, anything else? No? Thank you very much. I'm in London for